field trip. She thinks she's going to daycare, but she's going out on a little adventure. After like 2 days of this, I took a shower and I was like, you know what? I feel like I lost a lot of weight actually. And Kate said, really? She brought out a digital scale and I was 5 pounds heavier than the last time I weighed myself, which was like a month ago. It's a damn slap in the face. I went through the food poisoning just to end up slightly heavier at the end of it than when I started. Doesn't even make any sense. Like, oh, gross. You need to, like, honestly, grow up a little. This is the human body. Yes. That's why you use a bidet? Honestly, I think bidet would have cut me open like a damn fire hose. It basically would have been like anal waterboarding. It would have sliced me up like Darth Maul's lightsaber, man. What is he saying? I'm muted? No, nobody. I would describe it as not good. That explains the symptoms. I fell asleep through like half of it. I can't insult it that much. I should have watched Morbius, dude. It would have been the perfect day for it. Especially because I took like literally like a more billion poops. HP? 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 Anything? Anything? Anyway, I'm mostly just happy to be alive. Again, I don't think that I was gonna die, but got better. Thankfully, this time, no vomit. That's a positive. It's definitely better to just be pooping than pooping and vomiting. But still really bad. Imagine how many people the Burger King made sick that day. Yeah, but I feel like it's honestly like it's on me for eating at Burger King. Like that's one where I'm like, well, what did I expect? Like food that's safe to eat? Food that wouldn't poison me for a week? I mean, if you want food that's not going to poison you for a week, don't eat at Burger King. I mean, that's just a gimme. I remember Dr. Flopper. One of the interesting things, and I mean this sincerely, man. And I'm sure Josh can relate, is he's here as well. But like, you know, since we've been doing this for such a long time, there's like known quantities, known entities, I should say, in the community. And some of you, I feel like I've like grown up with you. Like you started and you were like a little kid watching the stream and you're like, hey, I'm so happy to be here. And then, you know, it was like 2016 and you went through your like, you know, troll, like Proud Boys phase. And we were like, ooh, scary. And then like a year after that, you went to undergrad in like, they do an online order system that just works on the honor system. You walk into the store, there's a rack with orders, you find the one that has your name, you walk out with it. Literally, mine has never been stolen. I've probably ordered from there like 20 times. If my order got stolen 5% of the time, honestly, I think this is a fair price to pay for the amount of time that I've saved not having to wait behind someone in line being like, and lettuce? And tomato? But I'd like to apologize to the Subway staff. This one. I'm just happy to be like breathing, man. Don't Chiblee. You're doing it. You can't make me laugh because when you laugh, I wish that this was a joke. And when I laugh, my butthole hurts because I've had to poop so much over the last 3 days. Well, just this message from Chiblee Hello, can my friend Yukon Suck get a shout out on stream? Oh man. Whew. That's good stuff, dude. That is good stuff. You guys, I'm losing it. Or maybe I think I'm actually refinding it. Dehydration is no joke as well. Like I'm not trying to be one of those streamers who's like stay hydrated, but like genuinely. Okay. Plus 2 secret, we got literally plus 2 secret rooms. And again, this is probably more information than I should be sharing, okay? But it's not that gross, it's more just troubling. If you find yourself with food poisoning or like you're going diarrhea like 12 times a day, drink is really cool. And then like some people were making fun of, and they were like, you could live here and there's like a place where like, you know, like if you're not that based, you could like live here. But if you're like super based, you could live in the blockchain hills. I might know a guy who bought one of the 12 plots of land in the blockchain hills, and he's going through it right now. He recently came down with food poisoning, and it would really help him out a lot if someone would just pick up this deed for the land in the blockchain hills. Before you say no, okay? There's only 12 plots of land in... Normally when I talk about investing, everybody's like, oh, -2, bad luck. All of a sudden, you're getting the rewards and everybody's excited to talk about the legacy of Jack Bogle. Well. The good news is you can still get in. I got this dynamite piece of property I'm repping for a friend of mine who's a little bit under the weather right now. Is a little house. Well, it's not a house. It's like a piece of land that you could build a house on in the blockchain hills. It's a community of like-minded individuals who all share similar interests, passions, and hobbies whatsoever. And take away the physical education, knowledge of history and, you know, science and stuff like that. There's not all the schooling stuff is kind of like a little overrated. Take away audio and video. There's not a whole lot of reason to watch a Twitch stream. You could take away video from this Twitch stream. It would still be okay. There's also, and again, I mean, I would describe this as punching down, but I think the people that is punching down, it's a me, Mario. Help me. This is horrible. Don't take that. Shouldn't have drank the hot dog water straight from the bag. You guys don't do when you open a plastic package of chicken thighs, you don't squeeze the juice into your mouth? Wow, must be nice to be part of the 1%. Let all that chicken juice go to waste. Is that bad? You're not supposed to do that. That's free flavor. That's where all the flavor is, man. In all the antibiotics that got excreted out over the absolute... I want a conference call with Chase. I don't just want to talk to JP Morgan. I want Chase on the phone as well. And while you're there, get Visa, okay? I don't know what the time zone difference is, but I would like Visa and MasterCard to be on the phone as well. I want everybody to hear this shit. Show me the money! Anyway. It's kind of funny how they call it American Express, but that's like, they don't... Also, my butthole looks like an episode of Botched right now, so I don't want to sit on the damn seat. There's some things... The Peloton streak is an important... Not the streak, really, but just the habit is an important part of my foundation of life right now. You know, taking care of my cardiovascular health is something I take... not lightly anymore, but also I had a different sort of streak to worry about, and that was the one in my underpants. I'm not going in there. I refuse. Yeah, also, like, I thought that if I rode, there's a chance I could have had a heart attack. No doctor on earth would have been like, oh, this one? Yeah, we just advise you to get like a little exercise. I put the cart in front of the horse here. You should know you're being sold to just by the way an interaction starts. Like, did they come to your door and they're a stranger and they start with like, hi, how are you? If you come to my door and the first question you ask is, how are you? You don't want the honest answer, because the honest answer is that I was great until about 30 seconds ago, and now I'm wondering why there's a stranger at my door who wants to talk to me. I guess I'm not interested in that bomb. So, like, in that situation, as soon if I said hi and then you said how are you, my next question or my next statement, break in nearby, and we were wondering like if you had seen anything or if you had heard anything in the night. And I was like, oh, no, sorry. And he said, okay, have a good day. He didn't need to know. I saw every second of that shit go down. I saw their face. I got their name. I saw what they stole. And I'm just joking. Anyway, so I told my mom, I was like, oh, I'm a little tired because I got woken up because a cop knocked on our door this morning. And she said, Ryan, never open the door for someone in a police officer's uniform, because that could just be like, I don't care if I'm bad, I'm having fun. Nowadays, people are like, fuck that. Before they've even played a game, they've watched 75 hours of YouTube tutorials. They've filled out 20 character builders online. They watched the Ubisoft Rainbow Six Siege World Championship. You're gonna take Tachanka on this map? Are you crazy? Back in the day, people would just be like, oh, I don't know, I just use the plasma rifle because I kind of like the way it sounds. Those were the days. It was a great time to be like 16. It was free wins. Sure, why not? Among Us? Yeah, apparently Colin Mockery is a Killarney Among Us. I'm just saying words now. But what is streaming but saying words persevering? Also, while I had a fever, I put some truly, like, nonsensical dolly prompts together, and it did not spit out anything good. Trail cam or traffic cam footage of Among Us driving a car didn't sacrifice a lot, and it takes a lot of dedication as well as talent to get to the top of, you know, the greatest of all time list of whatever sport you're in. I'm exploding. However, one thing I would love to see is like documentaries about the people who did everything to get to the top and did not make it even close to the top. The ones that are like, hey, I did everything that Lewis Hamilton did, I was just not... Oh no! I was just not nearly as good as Lewis Hamilton, and as a result, I had never stood a chance. Your Honor, in my client's defense, he did say it's Morbin time before he morbed. How can it... Well, no, we gotta do it the opposite way. How could we consider this to be first-degree morbing? First-degree morbing requires intent. And what's my client's most famous catchphrase? It's morbing time. Now, Miss Jennifer Garner, did you hear my client, Dr. Michael Morbius, say it's morbing time? No? Then I posit to the court this could not be first-order morbing. It's second, maybe morb slaughter. Even the baby liked that one. Okay, we're taking the healing path. Bob O technical. I agree. If it popped off, it would be sick, but the odds of that happening were close to zero, I think. You know what would really hit the spot? An XCOM Long War 2 YouTube Let's Play? Yeah, as long as the spot is least good performing YouTube content of 2022, and you scrolled all the way up to the top of it, the number one least performing video is episode 78, Still Grinding, XCOM 2 Long War. You all asked for it, here it is. Nobody's watching it. Might as well. They fucking kill my ears, dude. They kill my ears. Like a lot. And not even when I'm driving. Sometimes I'm just like sleeping in my house and it's like 4 a.m. And then some divorced dad comes by. What were you worried? Like, I didn't hear you coming. I was going to fall out of my bed, out of my bedroom window onto the street and crush you? I don't understand. Just go to therapy, please. Sea lion? Yeah. Yeah, you're not scared of the sea lion anymore.
She still is.
I think she's like, I could take him. Point, I suppose. Just checking. Ermagerd is legally blurred too. Red, white, and blurred. It's a different day of legally blurred too. Red, white, and blurred. My favorite movie on Blu-ray. I'm dead. Holy sh! I'm insanely dead. That's not a real person.